Now is the time. This is the motive. The opportunity. We're moving forward. We're moving forward.
Alright guys, what is going on? This is your Angry Birds NASCAR fan, the Blue GB48 fan here, and welcome back to another diecast review here on the channel. These diecast reviews are going to be starting to come out more consistently, I guess you could say, or I plan to, I would say, do at least a diecast review, I think, once every 2 weeks, just so I keep it going. So yeah, a lot of you guys seem to enjoy the last one, so I'm back here once again with a brand new one. This is a diecast that I've had stored for many years, and this is also signed as well. But I never got to get to it or any of that stuff. I don't think anybody has ever done a review on this one, so I think I might be the first one to do this specific car. But anyway, I'm sorry about the computer being on in the background. I'm actually in the middle of actually working on another video that's in the works. That's going to be released towards the end of the month. So apologies on that end. But anyway, today's diecast review is going to be on Mark Martin's 2009 Pop-Tart scheme. Now, nobody has done a review on this said scheme. They have done I've seen a few other people do they've done the normal Kellogg scheme, the CarQuest scheme. I mean, obviously, but I gotta tell you one thing. I absolutely love this paint scheme. I mean, the hood might be a little bit different. I mean, the hood's blue and all that. You got Pop-Tarts on the front. There's Mark's signature right there. If you guys probably are wondering why I'm doing a Mark Martin diecast, is because a couple weeks ago, some of the other NASCAR YouTubers had Mark Martin on the NASCAR Weekly podcast. If you guys do listen to that show, or follow along with that show every week, they had Mark Martin on, and I figured it'd be cool if I actually get to do a little Mark Martin diecast review, because honestly, I have a lot of 124s that I've collected over the years that I think would be really cool to showcase each and every one of them. So anyway, let's get on into the diecast. 2009 contingencies, as you can see: Holly, 3M, Lincoln, Tassat, Mac Tools, EA Sports, Dow, USG, Mechanics Wear, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series at the time, the Coors Light, Polo Award, Autometer, Jags. There's your number 5. There's Tony the Tiger right there. CarQuest, Stanley, BetTheMatch.org, and GoDaddy. That's the other sponsors there. Move this up to here a little bit. I'll actually zoom this just a little tad. There you go. So now you can see the sponsors on the driver's side window: National Guard, Pure Later, Bosch, Siemens, Freightliner, Hendrick Motorsports 20th anniversary. There's Mark's signature up there. There's the number 5 up there, and yes, I think the hood flaps do work on these things, or something like that. I think they do. But yeah, you also got Quaker State over here, CarQuest, and another CarQuest you can see over here. And now we'll move over to this side of the car. Same contingencies as usual. Goodyear, all the all the usual stuff over here. The main difference here is that this side has Eggo as a sponsor, and what's interesting is that there's actually no Kellogg's like original branding here on this car, which is pretty interesting. But I think it was at the Charlotte race, if I'm not mistaken. If I think it was at the Charlotte race, because I know he ran this scheme in the 2 races, I believe. He ran this at Las Vegas, and he also ran this at Charlotte in the during the chase. I know that. So anyway, hoping you could see this thing. Oh, I think my hand might be in the way, but you kind of can see it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm literally recording this at night. It's much harder to do these diecast videos at night, but there you can see. Maybe if I move this, something like that. But you can see clearly the thing. Pop-Tarts made for fun, which that was their slogan at the time. Quaker State, 5, Chevrolet, all that good jazz. Yeah, this is a really beautiful looking. This is a really nice, really solid car. I'm not sure if, in my opinion, it was the best Kellogg scheme out of all of them that he ran that year, because what was it back? Because also in 2009 he had the CarQuest scheme that was pretty iconic. He got most of his wins in that scheme. The original Kellogg scheme, which I actually do have the 160. I do have the 164 version of it, but it's lying around somewhere. I don't know where it is, but eventually I will. Eventually, probably I will find it when I do my eventual diecast collection video, because we're almost at 2,000 subscribers now on the channel, which is absolutely just unbelievable that we're already at almost 2,000 subs already. But yeah, this is a really nice looking diecast. I loved Mark. I actually liked Mark Martin even back when he was racing with Roush. He was such a down to earth guy, and he has a lot of stories to tell. I mean, I listened to the entire interview when the podcast was on a couple weeks ago. I fully soaked it in. Mark Martin is truly a down to earth person. Had a lot of great stories about his racing career over the years, and and he also said some pretty shocking things I never thought I'd actually hear a driver like him say. It's crazy. It's honestly just crazy to think about that. But yeah, there's one last little look at the hood there, but yeah, I don't think I pointed this out. Yeah, did I point out CarQuest on the? Oh, yeah, I think I did. I think I made sure I did. But yeah, if you have not already watched that the interview with Mark Martin on the podcast, I highly suggest you do so. Just search up Eric Estep on YouTube, and he'll be there waiting. Not he'll be there, but you'll be able to soak it in. You got to listen to the full interview. Some of Mark Martin's stories, some of them caught me completely off guard, and I never knew how passionate he was about his racing and he was threatening to do he was also threatening to do something honestly I don't think any person should ever do, just because he was given a big break. But that's pretty much all I'm going to say on that end. I'm going to leave the rest up to you if you want to watch this. Watch the rest of the interview. But yeah, and also just one other little thing. Please bring back the 5 car with when Jimmy retires or any of that stuff, because it would be awesome. It would honestly be awesome to see this number back on the track. Obviously Terry Labonte, he's the most iconic, but then it went from Kyle Busch Kyle Busch a couple years. Jeff Bodine, Jeff Bodine. There we go. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Yeah, Casey Kane also had this number, which I really loved. I really love seeing the 5-car on track. But normally I'm used to seeing Tony the Tiger up on this hood, but this is such a great paint scheme. This is such a great paint scheme. This model was actually on the QVC. This was actually, if you guys remember, back when QVC used to sell like NASCAR stuff. Yeah, which I don't think I actually showed the bottom of this. I think this was from a company called, I think this was from Motorsports Authentics, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure what plate model this is, but yeah, QVC used to sell, like, they used to go galore with NASCAR, NASCAR merchandising, all that good jazz, and it was pretty. I mean, the diecasts they had back then, they were much more authentic, honestly, than the crap we have today with Lionel. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I think this is you can actually still find this car on eBay. I think it's for around just over $100. So there's that. So they're still selling these like older diecasts and all that stuff. So there's that. But anyway, guys, that is going to officially wrap it up for this diecast review on Mark Martin's 2009 Pop-Tarts paint scheme. If you have not already, make sure you hit that like button. Be sure to also subscribe and turn on post notifications. We are closing in on 2,000 subscribers. We are almost there. We are almost there to 2K. We are almost there to 2K. And I promise you guys, there is going to be a bunch of stuff planned for 2,000 subscribers. A couple of old games are actually going to be coming this week. And also, I'm not sure if this is confirmed or not, because this video is going to be up on Wednesday, but I may be heading to a little place that's not too far from where I live, and it has something to do with NASCAR. So, this weekend, I may be heading to this said place that's obviously all centered around NASCAR, and a lot of my fans and friends that I've gotten to meet over the years, they have stepped foot in this facility, and I figured why not bring back an old series that has not been done since, I would say, Dover of last year. That's all I'm going to say on that end. But you'll have to stay tuned to find out, hopefully, if everything works out. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, join the Blue Dream Revolution today, and I will see you guys on the next video. And remember, guys, always stay humble and kind. But there's not the one for me now.